Does your mind freeze when someone speaks English too fast? Do you struggle to form even simple sentences, even though you know many English words? If this sounds like you are not alone. Millions of people around the world can read English, but cannot understand or speak it. But here's the truth, this is not your fault. You don't lack intelligence. You don't lack effort. You just need the right method to train your brain. In this episode, I will give you a step-by-step guide to break this barrier. You will learn why this happens, how to fix it, and how to train your ears and mouth to understand and speak English naturally. No complicated grammar rules. No boring exercises. Just real, effective techniques that will help you improve fast. So, get ready. By the end of this episode, you would not just read English, you will start to understand it, hear it, and even speak it with confidence. Now, let's begin. Why can you read English but not understand or speak it? Reading, listening, and speaking are three different skills. When you read, you can see each word clearly. You have time to think about it. You can even check the dictionary for meaning. But when someone speaks, they speak fast. Sometimes they use short forms. The pronunciation of words is different from how they look in writing. This can make understanding very difficult. Speaking is also a different skill. When you read, your brain receives information. But when you speak, your brain must create sentences quickly. This is why speaking is harder than reading. So, if you can read English but cannot understand or speak it, do not feel bad. It is normal. You just need to train your brain differently. There are few more reasons why you can read English but cannot understand or speak it. 1. Native speakers speak fast. When you read, you have time to look at each word. But when people speak, the words come quickly and sometimes they blend together. For example, "What are you doing?" sounds like "What ya doing?" 2. Different accents and pronunciation. English has many accents. American English sounds different from British or Australian English. Even within one country, accents can change. This makes listening more difficult. 3. Connected speech. In writing, words are separate. But in speaking, words connect. For example, "I have to go" sounds like "I've to go" or "I have to go." These small changes make it hard to recognize words. 4. New vocabulary and expressions. In books, words are clear. But in conversation, people use idioms, slang, and informal words. If you don't know these, it is harder to understand. But don't worry. You can train your ears to understand better. Now, let's talk about how you can improve by some simple and quick strategies. How can you improve your listening skills? If you want to understand spoken English, you need to listen more. But listening alone is not enough. You need to listen in the right way. Here are some simple and effective ways to improve your listening. 1. Listen to slow English. Start with slow English podcasts or audiobooks. This helps your ears get used to the sounds of English. 2. Watch English videos with subtitles. First, watch with subtitles to understand. Then, watch again without subtitles and try to listen carefully. 3. Listen every day. Even 10 minutes a day can help. The more you listen, the more familiar English will sound. 4. Repeat what you hear. Listen to a short sentence. Pause. Say it aloud. Try to copy the pronunciation. This helps you remember words and sounds. 5. Listen and read at the same time. Find audiobooks that also have text. Listen while reading to connect the words with the sounds. If you practice these steps every day, your brain will slowly get better at understanding spoken English. Common listening mistakes and how to fix them. Many learners make mistakes when practicing listening. Let's look at some common mistakes and how to fix them. 1. Mistake: only watching movies for practice. Problem: movies are fun, but they're not the best way to start learning. Actors speak too fast and they use slang. Solution: start with slow, clear English. Watch movies only after you are comfortable with listening. 2. Mistake: trying to understand every word. Problem: some learners stop when they hear a new word. They check the dictionary and forget to listen to the rest. Solution: do not stop. Try to guess the meaning from context. 3. Mistake: not speaking while practicing listening. Problem: listening alone is not enough. If you do not repeat and practice, you will not improve speaking. Solution: always repeat after the speaker. Speak out loud. How can you improve your speaking skills? Now, let's talk about speaking. Speaking English feels difficult because your brain is not used to making sentences in real time. You know the words, but you struggle to say them out loud. Here are some practical tips to help you speak better. 1. Start with simple sentences. Don't worry about long sentences. Just say short, simple sentences. For example, instead of saying, "I would like to go to the market because I need to buy some vegetables," just say, "I am going to the market to buy vegetables." 2. Practice speaking alone. Read English texts aloud. Talk to yourself in English. Describe what you are doing. For example, say, "I am drinking tea. The tea is hot." This helps you get comfortable with speaking. 3. Use the shadowing technique. Listen to native speakers and repeat after them immediately. Try to copy their pronunciation, speed, and tone. This will help you sound more natural. 4. Record yourself speaking. Speak and record your voice. Then, listen to it. Compare it with native speakers. This will help you improve your pronunciation and fluency. Speaking English takes time and practice. The more you speak, the more confident you will feel. How to improve your pronunciation for better speaking. Pronunciation is important because it helps people understand you better. If your pronunciation is unclear, people may not know what you are saying. Here's how to improve it. 1. Listen to native speakers and copy them. Find English speakers on YouTube or podcasts. Pause and repeat what they say. Try to match their tone and speed. This helps you learn natural pronunciation. 2. Focus on stress and intonation. English is a stress-timed language. Some words are said strongly, and some are said softly. For example, "I want to go," stress on want. "Do you want to go?" Stress changes with meaning. 3. Practice difficult sounds. Some English sounds do not exist in other languages. For example, th in think, not sink, r in right, not light. Find words with these sounds and practice them daily. How can you think in English? One reason people cannot speak well is that they think in their native language first. Then, they try to translate into English. This makes speaking slow and difficult. To speak fluently, you must think in English. Here's how. 1. Use English for simple thoughts. Start small. When you see a tree, don't think of the word in your native language. Think tree in English. Instead, try to think directly in English. Start with simple thoughts like, I am hungry. The weather is hot today. I will go to the market. 2. Describe your day in English. Before bed, think about your day in English. For example, today I woke up early. I ate breakfast. I went to work. 3. Talk to yourself in English. When you are alone, practice thinking in English. Imagine you are talking to someone in English. 4. Use simple sentences first. Many learners try to make long sentences. This can cause mistakes. Instead, speak short and clear sentences. Example, I would like to visit the supermarket because I need to buy some fresh vegetables for cooking. I am going to the market to buy vegetables. 5. Do not be afraid of mistakes. Many learners are scared to speak because they think, what if I make a mistake? But mistakes are part of learning. Even native speakers make mistakes. Speak with confidence. Do not worry about small errors. When you train your brain to think in English, speaking will become easier and faster. Always remember this. Learning to understand and speak English takes time, patience, and practice. If you can read English but struggle with listening and speaking, remember, this is normal. It does not mean you are bad at English. It only means your brain needs more training in different areas. The key to success is daily practice. Start with slow and clear listening materials. Watch videos with subtitles, then listen without them. Repeat words and sentences out loud. Try to think in English and use simple sentences when speaking. Most importantly, do not be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes help you learn. Every time you listen, repeat, or speak, you are improving. Keep practicing every day, and soon you will understand and speak English with confidence. Thank you for listening. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and never give up. See you next time.